Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at the BYB Under Cabinet Light kit. This is a light kit that you can install on your own, supposedly without a whole lot of skill involved. And we're going to take a look at it right now. I'd like to go over just some of the box with you here. It is pretty basic. It does give you a fair amount of instructions on the back, or the specifications. And then if you look around the box, you can see that I'm going to try to get this in the camera while I'm looking at it. You can do a sensor motion, or a motion sensor, sorry, lighting. You can hook it into an on-off switch, a touch sensor. I can't talk today either. It is dimmable. It's 120 lumens. Well, we can get all this in here. It does have its working temperature ratings. I apologize for cutting off my head, but I want to get as much of this in the video as possible. I'm sure this is more what you're concerned about and less about me. Opening it up. It is really well packed. We're going to go ahead and pull out any instructions this might have. And it looks like that's about it. We do have their complimentary card asking us to rate this product, as well as what looks to be a QR code to be able to contact the seller, BYB. It does come with a little bit of a pamphlet. Looks like it's just going to be a single-sided piece of paper. It's an interesting noise. Single-sided piece of paper with a little bit of schematic on it. I'll definitely read this through before installing this set. And we have all the different ways that we can fasten this up to the cabinet. Given my skill set, I believe I'm going to go with the 3N sticky pad option, but you also can screw it up into your under cabinet or wherever you're wanting to install this, as well as there are mounting brackets and various other ways you can install this. It does have a wall wart style of a power cord, as well as connectors to be able to connect all three of these pieces together into one continuous strand. Looks like we have something of a control here. We do have high, middle, low, and power. So that'll be kind of a nice thing to also include. And another power connector there. To the bars themselves are metal. They're kind of a track similar to the top of like the rolling doors. And if we look on the sides here, it looks like it should be a fairly simple, you just plug it in and then you daisy chain them together. Let me go ahead and set them all up here real quick just on the table to show you, and then I will install them under my cabinets and try to get some pictures of that, as long as the wife approves pictures outside of my little studio here. In this demo setup that I have just about set up to show you, I do want to elaborate on the two different ways you can connect these light bars. You can connect them via these connectors here if you want them to be spaced out more, or if you need to go around a corner, things like that. But if you want a nice long bar, along with the connectors come these little pieces. See if I can't show that. And the way that these work is it's just a way to bridge between two different light bars here. It is a little bit of a tight fit. You have to make sure you line it up pretty well. but anyone who has put together a model train set would have no problem whatsoever with this. It's very similar to the train track kind of a setup. Again, here we have two pieces of the 3 bars in one continuous light. We have the other one connected through the extension cord, or the extension cord type of connector. Then on the other side of this bar, I have the cord that goes to a female connector here, which is where I have patched in the control, and then down to the wall here for my power. Go ahead and turn these on, and you can see that they are quite bright. This is on low, medium, and high. So these do put out a lot of light. Easily enough, I think, for what they're intended for. All in all, I'm quite impressed with these. They take a lot of the guesswork out of having to hook something like this up, and they have quite a few different options for being able to install this into your existing kitchen or bathroom or wherever you want to put this kind of a light fixture. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and install this off camera. I don't want to bore you too much, but then we'll go around and I'll show you how I installed it and get some stills and whatnot for the end of this video. I know this is not the way that this was intended to be used, but my daughter convinced me to give this a try. I want to show you kind of what we've done. I do have some cleanup left to do, but what we've done is we've installed the 3M strips and one of the mounting brackets on each of the 3 so that she can adjust the height of these to a point where she wants them. Like so. I mean, she's got quite a bit of adjustment on them. And I used the included cable connectors or cable tucks to kind of keep the cords out of the way. And then back here behind her dresser, and the reason she wanted this was for a reading light. But behind the dresser here, because she's kind of MacGyver and she likes hidden buttons, hidden things, she's always got an active imagination, is the button to push. So you would just kind of reach back here behind the dresser, and she does have adjustable lighting. Like I said, I know this is not the intended purpose for these, but I think they work quite well, and it's really a slick little setup. It took all of about 5 minutes to put in, and it's exactly what she was wanting. I think she's going to be really quite happy with this. One thing I do want to mention though with this setup, or any setup with this particular set, is it does not come with the motion sensor or the other sensors. It just comes with the on-off switch. But I believe what they're meaning is that you can buy a piece that goes in between the two to be your sensor. So if you're wanting it to have that included, just know that it does not come with that included. But it has so much going for it that I'm quite impressed. The applications for this are innumerable. Another thing that I was thinking I might use these for, even being able to leave these up like this, how it is I could easily take these down now and use them for my light box for photography. I think that they will work perfectly for that as well. All in all, it's a great light bar solution that is very bright, very customizable, and all around a great product.